Hey guys, Lales here, and welcome to my channel. Today I am playing Marie's Room, which is this short little indie game that came out, I think, about a year ago. I know the developers, last I heard they were working on another game because this got such a good, positive feedback. So I downloaded this probably around the time it came out, actually. And I never played it, never watched anyone play it. I was actually waiting to have a little bit more space on my computer and freedom with, how much space I could utilize since I don't like using all my space. So I thought, today I'd go ahead and play it. I want to apologize in advance. If you hear any barks, that's my parents' dog. I'm currently home alone with her, and she sometimes likes to talk. She's very talkative, and hopefully she won't bark. So, yeah, let's get going.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Okay. This is cute. The graphics they're honestly really beautiful for a free-to-play game. Is her? So I'm gonna guess I'm not playing as Marie. And this is Marie's, because we're going into Marie's room. She's looking for a journal. Where is the journal? Oranges.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Oh, this is a cute bookshelf. There's a science award. Science Fair 2018, second place. That's pretty good.
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
I don't know. The two girls in there have nice hair to me. I guess maybe one of them looks like they could have dyed their hair. Both of them maybe, I guess, to an extent. But, I don't know. I personally think that dyeing your hair can be pretty fun and cool to do as long as you do it safely. Like with semi-permanent dye, not true. Was that me? Was that me? Please don't tell me this is a scary game.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
That is pretty hot. So I take it this is in California then, with the wine guide and the temperature. Never been to California. Okay, which door should I go through first? This one? No entry. Unless you're a tourist from the future? I'm from the future. This is really pretty. Okay. Kitty cat! I love cats. Bumblebee! Cute name. Oh! That was quick.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
What happened? I wanted to explore more. Oh. This is different. I should have went through other doors, shouldn't I? Oh well. This is cool.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for
What?
everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Okay. Who's Mr. Torres? Did I miss something? I'm presuming I missed something. I should have went through those other doors first. Well, but... Okay, so the journal's updated. What's happening here? Last hope. What's last hope? 1 out of 2. Next. Oh, wait. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. As if I've got her tied up in here. I now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Well, yes, if someone is bugging you, unplug your phone. Do a quick escape? Yes, okay. Orange peels.
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun?
So poetic.
The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Okay, so I presume this is Kelsey, and Marie, like this is Marie's room. Kelsey's looking for information on what happened to Marie. Wake me up when I'm famous. Well, you know, I guess Marie, you made it. You're famous. You have a game.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Well, famous meatballs. I'm not a fan of meatballs myself. What else is there? Just, looked really good. Okay, so I've updated the journal like a handful of times. Pizza boxes.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Sounds like she was probably artsy. Like, my roommate and several of my friends from college, they were art majors, and they did a lot of reclaiming art, where they would take, like, things that you would consider trash, and they turn them to something else.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Okay, so I'm guessing Trevor is Kelsey's boyfriend, and this is Kelsey's shoes? Oh,
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
New deal. Aw, that's cute. This is just okay for a free game. This is really nice. Oh my God. I want to look at what's going on in the journal because that's updated a lot. Okay, we did the phone. I want to look at the case.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Okay, I need to search some more. Can I interact with the door? Oh, we can look at that. Okay. I don't want to get too distracted. I want to check what's going on. Oh. Hello. Let's, okay. Last hope. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried, and what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to a food rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Arg, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind with the project, too. I hope we make the deadline. That is interesting. It's different. Oh, the sparkly shoes. She wears them last night. Sticking to her calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. What? Wait. Who's wearing heels to bed? Or I guess if they're just sitting on the bed. I don't know. I don't wear heels because I have flat feet, so I'm just thinking like they're painful in general. I mean, I have worn heels before, and I've worn them for parties if I wear like sturdy ones. But still, ugh. Unless I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. Or Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Oh, there's the new deal. Oh, my limo. What's wrong, Baba? Miley. Come here, Chica, if you're having issues. I might have to pause for a second, guys, and cut out some stuff, so I'll be back here in a moment. Okay, guys, I think I'm back. I have the dog on my lap now, so hopefully she won't be barking. I think she's just a little tense, because this is all abnormal to her. To explain with why we're home alone, my dad had to get a hip replacement done, so he's in the hospital. He had a surgery yesterday, as of the day that I'm recording this, which is a Wednesday. Yeah, he had his surgery on a Tuesday. Everything went really, really normal, which was a nice thing. I worry about him sometimes, especially after the fall of 2018, since he had to have a bypass surgery for his heart. My mom is at work just to make sure that they have enough money. So this is all pretty abnormal for her. So let's just continue. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying. But I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. Okay, there's the... Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared. Oh. The first time. Scared crapless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly pickled oranges. Chill, best nights ever. Did it. I'm not going to... Oh. Okay. Okay, so let's continue exploring. Okay, so we have a case. Shopping bags.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
So is she close to Mr. Torres? And what kind of relationship is it?
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Okay, so skinny dipping, do that, like, when there's no one else around if you're gonna do it. I don't recommend doing it just because, someone could show up out of nowhere. Also, why are you skinny dipping in somebody's pool? Like, especially if you think this person's a creep? Hello? Danger. Okay, that's just a jacket. I thought there was, like, a creepy doll sitting there. No. Watch me just get creeped out by everything in this game, and there be nothing scary. Okay. Helmet.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Who cares about glamour anyways? Huh? Name badge.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be.
Okay, so
Until
she's a
Marie
brat.
showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Okay, do you like Marie or do you not like Marie? Because to me it sounds like at times like you liked her, like you're friends with her, but then you say these things. Ooh, upside down. Marie Torres. Volunteer. Okay. Green
The
eatery.
Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Okay. Anything else on this table? And this will do something great for me, Paradox. Okay, takeout menu. Jorge
Every
tamales.
Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
I'm sorry, your mom was drunk. Drink responsibly if you do, people. Because, you know, especially if you have kids, they need you. Okay. So we searched the jacket. Ooh. T-shirt.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
There's the pizza boxes. Let's see what our updates are doing. Oh, high school kid saves classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined Food Rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? We had a party today celebrating 3 years of Food Rescue. Everyone was there, all those happy faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. A surprise to me is all. I could see it in her eyes when she had to accept the bag of groceries from me. Still couldn't take my eyes off of her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere, so I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Okay. Miley! Okay, I'm gonna have to pause again. Okay, I'm back. So it sounds like Marie, she was involved with this food kitchen type deal. and she wanted to help feed people, but then people kind of glorified her more than she wanted. Okay, saw that. Saw that. Saw that. We needed this beer, water, and oranges. Beer is nice, I think, but like, I mean, honestly, I don't like beer, I guess I'm gonna say. Like, if you like beer, sure, but you don't need it to live. Like so many nights before Trevor, no, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named. Voldemort? Shall not be named, not today. Voldemort, he is in your... Okay. Voldemort is who we need to blame, guys. Voldemort. Okay. So, continuing around. I wonder what Voldemort did to them. Probably something bad. Maybe he... Oh,
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
She's holding some grudge at you.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
No. Okay, so Mr. Torres is her dad. Marie's dad. Why did someone stab them? Oh, that's sad. I bet it was Voldemort. What are we gonna watch on the TV?
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
I can't see him. Oh, okay. Oh, my phone.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Okay, so Kelsey's boyfriend was into something really shady. Was he involved with... Well, no. He seems to have been involved, because she said earlier that Marie blamed him. Should have blamed her. Okay. Rubik's Cube.
Hated that thing.
I hear that. Actually, one of my cousins is really good at Rubik's Cubes. Really cool that he is. I never could get into them because, I don't know. I don't have a lot of patience, I guess, is my big thing.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
I'm sure there's surprises somewhere. I don't know. I didn't really like chemistry, in high school either, so.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Well, so Marie had a crush. March 4th, that sounds like a good day.
Yes. The science project.
Okay, I bet that's
Of all
what they were
people, they
talking
chose
earlier.
to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it, and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Okay. Time travel.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring? Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never
That
told
doesn't
her,
sound
but I think that's
sus.
how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
That did not sound suspicious at all.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Is that supposed to be an Amazon box? With a cat? Oh, cute. Okay, so they're really... she's close to her dad. Mom's dead. Likes crossword puzzles. What's wrong, Miley? Let me find baby.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes.
That's not
One
good.
day, he dragged me through the school hall by my
That's
shirt
really not good.
until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. We got a lot of shit for it later.
Her, love interest guy. Okay. Laptop.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Okay. There's her password. Library. Open notebook. Okay.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it.
Okay.
She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
You're rude, Miss Narrator. Okay. So, La La Land is, I think, a movie that you have to really be willing to look at it as an art piece to really enjoy it. I actually had a couple of my friends go with me, and one of them fell asleep, and then the other one didn't like it, and then another one liked it, but it wasn't her, like, she didn't need it. Is that all that was in the notebook? That's a little sad if that was all. Okay, desk lamp. Is there a reason to turn that on? Library. I'll come back to that. I'm thinking library. Is library the password?
Sometimes it got so hot. This thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool.
Is that why you're skinny
That night,
dipping?
I guess he must have seen us.
Okay. I love these things. Let's jam. This soundtrack is just so nice.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe.
Me too, Marie.
I don't think
Me
she
too.
ever went.
I'd love to go to England. Just the British Isles in general. Like, I'd love it. Finals. That is so cool. Can we talk about her kitty? Or we're not going to talk about the kitty. Is it going to be the kitty in the room? Okay, let's look at what's happened. Oh, we can talk about the pillow.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
So you're an ambitious dreamer, you just don't like to talk about it. Okay. OMG. They put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased, though. I wonder whether she remembers me from food rescue. Hope not. I feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. I love her doodles. Okay, Maria's cute. Why didn't you like... Well, okay, she said that she didn't like... that she needed to get help from her, but... Just stop. Why do you keep writing this? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know, you're never gonna find them. Who's them? I wish everyone would just stop, leave us alone, so they can forget that whole night. Okay, this is the stabber. Some think I was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped, and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him. But the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so they never caught them. There's chemistry. We all just matter, that's what Kelsey keeps saying. And she's right, but matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam, she didn't even realize what she was saying, or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me, to believe that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck big by the way, see if I care. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. Yes. Yes. Say it, sister. Say it louder for the people in the back. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this. But she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do all that on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. I'm so stupid. Got to see La La Land at the theater. Went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. Actually hugged her, and she pushed me away. Asked me what I was doing. And that Trevor was enjoying the show and her stupid cheerleader friends. I'm alone. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night, she was with Trevor, and he is such a butthead. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it all right, but she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. You threw a rock at her car? Not her car, I guess her window. Is there a hole in that window? I need to go back and look. She's been there ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here, but right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and my dad's okay with it. You may have noticed, Sweet Journal, that there are less and less F words in these pages. Wasn't there one just over here? Like there. I've not seen more, though. Okay, anyways. I'm so friggin' proud, huh? Only when I go berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, then it's hard to keep up. Oh, she has a swear jar. Do you know that as a little girl I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, and I guess it looked cute up to a certain age. But he said Mom hated it, so every time I used the F word, he made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt every time, because I'd never see it again. I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again every time I swear like a madman. Mad woman. Must have. I have a dream. Oh, Kelsey broke up with Trevor. Finally, she can do so much better than that loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen. But he literally tore the clothes from her body. I promised not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. Oh, I was going to mention, so my friends actually in college for 1 year had me have a jar to put in pennies every time I said something negative about myself. So, like, those jars can work for different habits. I don't think they always work because I still struggled with it, but Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. In broad daylight, we drove a basket full of golden peaches. Oranges, don't even look like it. Okay. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed... Oh, that's sad. And the police think it's Trevor. I knew he was creepy. Suppose it was him in our house? I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true, that Trevor is a bastard, but then such a violent act. Looking at that torn t-shirt, she might think I'm out here. I don't... Okay, so... I feel like I could talk about that for a while, but I don't need to. Okay. So we're still missing quite a bit. Wonder if there'll be a lot in the computer. Oh, keys.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Well, yeah, because you were being such a fake friend. Okay, I'm noticing things I didn't notice.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Oh, did she... This is sad. Okay. Hey, here's some more things.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
Okay, let's try to get on this thing. Let's try library.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Hey, here we go. I love this backdrop. Kitty. Oh, cute.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation.
True things.
She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Okay, yeah, I don't like Trevor. That's sad.
Marie.
What
were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
What's going on?
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you were alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office, see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. You know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J. Trevor.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Okay. That wasn't creepy. Okay, you just have convinced me that he's not cool. I can't look at Bumblebee stuff at all. Is there anything else on the floor that I should be looking at? I looked at the sheet of paper. I looked at the Rubik's Cube. Looked at that poster. Looked at the bike basket. Okay, Marie is... I can't get over how cute her room is. I'm just... Smoking jar.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Rude. Just counting off July. This is so cute. Oh, that's the pizza. That's the stone. TV. I don't like that noise. Okay, what's going on? Okay. So we filled that out. I'm afraid to be difficult. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that, but if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. Oh my goodness. Scary clown, I'd laugh, but he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Oh, that scares me. They're not listening. I tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops. They just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head. Didn't do her any good. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey. But she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. Oh, I know it's him. Can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone. It's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. Okay, I'm guessing with that case it's holding the gun. If I'm gonna be honest.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
What is a 5-figure number?
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fun.
Five-figure number.
Mr. Torres and Marie were...
I was thinking that it would have been on her computer.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died. Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the orange grove. One. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
What is gonna be a 5-figure number for her? Because I guess Marie is a 5. I could try, like, doing her name in code, I guess. Like, a telephone thing. I saw a game do that once, and it actually made me really mad, because I just assumed you would do that. But at the same time, I'm also like, at least for this, I feel like it would be something that's hidden somewhere. This tape.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah.
I mean,
It took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Your key. Swimsuit. Chart. Phone. Peace. Glub. Is there anything else? I saw her shirt. Saw the pizza boxes. I went in Kelsey's backpack. Oh.
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
My little Marie Curie. Oh, he's cute. Okay. Now what does the journal say? I'm wondering if that is enough. Oh.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Okay. Is that enough? Okay. So. Oh, there's her mom. Happy birthday. Cute. Okay, we're still missing that. Okay. California 1. So we're missing this 5. Wait a minute. Four, 9, 5, 1. So I couldn't see that
need
first
to find
number.
the key.
I'm gonna
A 5-figure number.
4, 9, 5, 1. Open.
Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case. Wrong combination. Crap. Yay!
Okay.
Good work, Kelsey.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster.
Oh, no.
He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father.
She was figuring it
Then Trevor
out.
looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor, in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
Oh, no.
What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
So what happened to Marie?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her.
Okay.
Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking, like, forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Regret food rescue, I regret the science project, I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her. It turned out it's all been BS and I am so stupid. I should have realized it that la night and walked away for good because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger, made a bullet pierce his head, made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks floor where it will remain forever. You're a witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same? Me? Don't know anymore. I have to fix this, fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. Not done. It's big. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. Finish high school, leave this journal here because I need a clean slate and a fresh page. Dear diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all of this is over. You can get a new end. Okay, so is Marie in the car then, and they've made up?
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Oh, so like these were just rooms that like...
No, that's her parents' room.
Okay. Okay. At least I can like get that confidence now. Okay. Oh my guys, that was heavy. I mean, I was expecting it to have some type of heaviness to it, especially because we're going into someone's intimate space. But, oh, that was heavy. I was actually thinking she had killed herself. And not Trevor. I'm glad that Marie didn't die. The reason I was thinking that was she had a lot of bad thoughts about herself. And, you know, Kelsey is not being a good friend, but it looks like maybe they made up. I don't know, but it looks like there's multiple ends to this game, so I don't know. I might try playing it again, I might not. Probably not. But, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this game. I really liked it. I love the music, I'm not gonna lie. Really loved the music. And it's such a soft aesthetic. Just cute. I loved that little achievement. I didn't mention anything earlier, but that was just amazing. Anyways, hope y'all are having a great day wherever you are. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you another time. Bye, everyone.